Well. It's been almost a year to the day that I stood in this chamber and I delivered a speech against then Labour, Plaid and the Lib Dems' calls for more powers to this Senedd. Now we're back here again, discussing having more politicians. No wonder why people out there think politicians have lost touch with the public. So don't even try to pretend that you are genuinely going back to your constituencies and are hearing ground wells of support for this ridiculous proposal, that people are singing and dancing down the streets, saying that the way to sort Wales's problems out is by getting more politicians. No, not yet. Over the last week, I've been round every corner of Brecon and Radnorshire, and I was overwhelmed with comments from my constituents who are outraged by these proposals and the huge cost associated with expanding this Senedd, when people in my constituency can't even access a dentist for 12 months. At a time, at a cost of living crisis, where ministers in here regularly berate everybody on these sides of the chambers for saying it's a choice between heating and eating. And now you want to go and spend millions of taxpayer money, which could be spent helping people, on electing 36 more politicians, plus the extra money for support staff, plus the extra money for commission staff, members' expenses, structural changes to this chamber, anti-Howell. All because you and left-wing academics and think tanks think we don't have enough resources. Your excuses for political expansion just don't cut the mustard. You say that the people of Wales need more representation to get things done. Let's just see how much representation we're going to have here then in Wales. 32 paid members of Parliament, 96 paid members of the Senedd, 1,242 paid county councillors, one thing that the Labour Party's never been able to deal with. And I'm sure the people on the streets outside here would rather see the government of the day cracking on with the day job, fixing the crumbling NHS in Wales, helping build the economy and providing excellent education for our children. That's what the public pay for, and that's what the public deserve. Let's be very clear. I'm a very, very proud Welshman. I love my country. And I love democracy. It is one thing that I do think unites us in this chamber from time to time, and I believe that the public should have a say on reforms. In a referendum on the number of politicians in this place, every major constitutional change to the Senedd and Wales has been done via a public vote, and the people have a right to have their say on these changes. If you truly believe that you have the confidence of the Welsh public for these changes, let's have a referendum. This underhanded backroom deal struck between the First Minister and Adam Price goes against everything this socialist coalition claim they stand for. They say it's progressive. It's not. It locks out a field of wider political choice, like Jane Dodds has said. You say it's equal. It's not equal. It doesn't recognise everybody from every diversity. And you say it's fair. It's not fair. It makes Senedd members here servants of political parties and unions and not the people, and that is fundamentally wrong. No, thank you. You say the public voted for this in your manifestos, but there is nothing in your manifestos to say that we're going to have 96 more members. Plaid Cymru come third in the last election, not first, not second, but third. So I don't think anybody on that side of this chamber has got a mandate for change. We on these benches trust the public to make big decisions. We believe on empowering the people of Wales, and we believe that the public want and deserve a say on these matters. So I say to Labour, Plaid Cymru and the Liberal Democrats, pull the cotton wool out of your ears, stop hiding behind the sofa and let's have a referendum.